Hello.
Yeah, right.
I'm going to sit down.
Sure.
Oh, too much weight.
Doesn't look like much to me.
Well, so anyway. Weren't you staring at me through the window?
What?
Weren't you staring at me through the window at the last stop?
Staring at you? What do you mean?
You know what staring means?
Yeah, well, I saw you through the window. That's what it means. I don't know if I was staring. Seems to me you was staring through the window at me.
I was. But only after I turned around. Saw you staring through that window down in the vicinity of my ass and leg. Huh?
Is it really?
Really? I guess you were just taking those idle pot shots, huh? Nothing else to do, run your mind over people's flesh.
Oh. Boy. Wow, well, I admit I was looking in your direction, but the rest of that weight is yours.
I suppose.
Staring through train windows is weird business. Much weirder than staring very sedately at abstract asses.
Well, that's why I came looking through the window. So you'd have more than that to go on. I even smiled at you.
Yeah, that's right.
I even got into this train going some other way than mine. Walked down the aisle searching you out.
Really? Well, well, that's pretty funny.
That's pretty funny. God, you're dull.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, lady, but I really wasn't prepared for pilot.
No, you're not. What are you prepared for?
Well, I'm prepared for anything. How about you?
What do you think you're doing?
What?
You think I want to pick you up, get you to take me somewhere and screw me, huh?
Is that the way I look?
Look like you've been trying to grow a beard. Exactly what you look like. Look like you live in New Jersey with your parents. You're trying to grow a beard, that's why. Look like you've been reading Chinese poetry. Drinking lukewarm, sugarless tea. You look like death eating a soda cracker.
Really? I look like all that, huh?
Not all of it. I lie a lot. Helps me control the world.
Yeah, I bet.
It's true, though. Most of it, right? A Jersey, you bumpy neck.
Say, how did you know all that, huh? No, I mean, really. I mean about New Jersey and even the beard. Have I met you before? You know Warren Enright.
You tried to make it with your sister when you were 10. But I succeeded a few weeks ago.
What are you talking about? Hey, did Warren tell you that? Well, what are you a friend of George's?
Oh, I told you a lie. I don't know your sister. I don't know Warren Enright.
Yeah, you mean you're just picking these things out of the air, huh?
Is Warren Enright a tall, skinny, black boy with a funny English accent?
Yeah. Yeah, I figured you knew him.
But I don't. I just figured you'd know somebody like that.
Yeah.
Dull. I bet you think I'm exciting.
You're okay.
Am I exciting you now?
Yeah, right. Well, that isn't what's supposed to happen?
How do I know?
Sure.
Eating apples together. That's always the first step. Or walking up uninhabited 6th Avenue in the 20s on weekends. And you get involved. Get us involved. Would you like to get involved with me, Mr. Man?
Sure, why not? Beautiful woman like you, boy, I'd be a fool not to.
I bet you're sure you know what you're talking about. I bet you're sure of almost anything anybody ever asks you about, right? Right?
Yeah, right. Well, you're pretty strong, you know. What are you, a lady wrestler or something?
What's wrong with lady wrestlers?
Oh.
Don't answer, because you never knew any. That's for sure. They don't have any lady wrestlers in that part of Jersey, that's for sure.
Hey, you still haven't told me how you know so much about me.
I told you I didn't know anything about you. You're a well-known type.
Oh, really?
Or at least I know the type very well. Your skinny English friend, too. I'm not what I seem to be.
Anonymously, huh?
What?
I mean, without knowing us specifically.
Oh, boy. What a face. You know, you could be a handsome man.
Well, I can't argue with you.
What?
I can't argue with you.
My hair's turning gray. A gray hair. For each year and type I've come through.
No, why do you want to sound so old?
But it's always gentle when it starts, huh? Hugged against tenement, staring.
What?
Right. Hey, why don't you take me to that party you're going to, huh?
You must be a friend of Warren's to know about the party.
Wouldn't you like to take me to your party? Oh, come on. Ask me to your party.
Of course, I'll ask you to go to the party. I bet you are a friend of Warren's.
Why not be a friend of Warren's? Why not? Have you asked me yet?
How can I ask you when I don't know your name?
Are you talking to my name?
Well, what is it? A secret?
I'm Lena the Hyena.
The famous woman poet?
Poetess.
Yeah.
The same.
Well, you know so much about me. What's my name?
Morris, the hyena.
The famous woman poet.
The same. You want another apple?
No, I can't make it, lady. I only have to keep one doctor away a day.
I bet your name is something like Gerald. Or Walter.
Oh, God, no.
Lloyd.
No.
Norman. One of those hopeless colored names creeping out of New Jersey. Like a Leonard.
Yeah. Like what?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Just exactly like Walter. Or Everett.
Yeah.
Well, for sure it's not Willie.
It's Clay.
Clay.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Clay what?
Take your pick. Jackson, Johnson, Williams.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for you. It's got to be Williams. Too pretentious to be a Jackson or a Johnson.
Yeah, that's right.
Clay's okay.
So is Lena.
It's Lula.
Huh?
Lula, the hyena.
Very good.
How you say to me? Lula, Lula, why don't you go to this party with me tonight? It's your turn. Let those be your lines.
Lula, why don't you go to this party with me tonight, huh?
Say my name twice before you ask. And no hunks.
Lula, why don't you go to this party with me tonight?
I'd love to go, Clay. How can you ask me to go when you barely know me?
Oh, yeah, it is strange, isn't it?
What kind of a reaction is that?
Oh.
You're supposed to say, oh, come on. Get to know each other better at the party.
Oh, that's pretty corny.
What are you into, anyway? Huh? Just what are you into? I mean, what thing are you playing at, Mr. Clay Williams? Huh? What are you thinking about?
You better watch it. You're going to excite me for real.
I bet!
Thought you knew everything about me. What happened? You going to this party with me, Lula?
I don't even know you.
Well, you said you know my type.
Don't you get smart with me, Buster. I know you like the palm of my hand.
apples with?
Yeah. And the one I open doors late Saturday evenings with. That's my door. Up at the top of the stairs, 5 flights. Above a lot of Italians and lying Americans. And scrape carrots with. Also the same hand I unbutton my dress with. Or let my skirt fall down. Same hand, lover!
What are you, angry about anything? I say something wrong?
Everything you say is wrong. That's what makes you so attractive. How? In your funny book jacket with all the buttons. Now, what do you got a jacket and a tie on? All this heat for, huh? Why are you wearing a jacket and a tie like that? Your people ever burn witches, start revolutions over the price of tea? Boy, those narrow-shoulder clothes come from a tradition you ought to feel oppressed by. 3-button suit. What right do you have to be wearing 3-button suit and a striped tie? Your grandfather was a slave. He didn't go to Harvard.
My grandfather was a night watchman.
You went to a colored college where everybody thought they were Averill Harriman.
Yeah. All except me.
Who'd you think you were? Who do you think you are now?
Well, when I was in college, I used to think I was Baudelaire. But I slowed down since.
I bet you never once thought you were a black nigger. I take back what I said before. Everything you say is not wrong. It's perfect. You should be on television.
Yeah, well, you act like you're on television right now.
That's because I'm an actress.
Oh, I thought so.
Well, you're wrong. I'm no actress. I told you I always lie. I am nothing, honey. And don't you ever forget it. Although my mother was a communist. The only person in my family ever to amount to anything.
My mother was a Republican.
Your father voted for the man rather than the party, right?
Yeah, right.
Yay for him. Yay for him.
Yeah.
Yay for America, where he's free to vote for the mediocrity of his choice. Yay.
Yay.
And yay for both your parents, who, even though they differ about so crucial a matter as the body politic, still forged the union of love and sacrifice, was destined to flower at the birth of the noble Clay. What's your middle name?
Clay.
A union of love and sacrifice that was destined to flower at the birth of the noble Clay Williams, yay. Most of all, yay for you, Clay. The black Baudelaire.
Thank you, ma'am.
My Christ. My Christ! May the people accept you as a ghost of the future and love you, that you might not kill them when you can.
What?
You're a murderer, Clay, and you know it. You know goddamn well what I mean.
I do?
Mm-hmm. So, we'll pretend the air is light, full of perfume.
It is.
And we'll pretend that people cannot see you. That is, the citizens. and that you're free of your own history. I'm free of my history. We'll pretend that we are both anonymous beauty, smashing along through the city's entrails.
Party.
Party. I know it'll be something good. You can come in with me, looking casual and significant, and I'll be strange, haughty, silent. Walk with long, slow strides.
Right.
And when you get drunk, you pat me once very lovingly on the flanks, and I'll look at you cryptically, licking my lips.
Yeah, that sounds like something we could do.
You go around talking to young men about your mind and old men about your plans. And if you meet a very close friend who's also with someone like me, well, we'll stand together, sipping our drinks and exchanging codes of lust. And the atmosphere will be slithering in love and half-love and very open moral decision.
Oh, that's great. Great.
Everyone will pretend they don't know your name. And then later, when they have to, they'll claim a friendship that denies your sterling character.
Well, then what happens?
Then? Then we'll go down the street late night, eating apples. And winding very deliberately toward my house.
Oh, deliberately?
We'll look in all the shop windows, make fun of the queers. Hey, maybe we'll meet a Jewish Buddhist.
Oh.
Flatten his conceits over some very pretentious coffee.
In honor of whose God?
Mine.
Who is?
Me. And you?
A corporate godhead.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, we go on with the Chronicles, and what happens to us?
Oh. To my house, of course.
Oh, of course.
And up the narrow steps of the tenement.
You live in a tenement?
I wouldn't live anywhere else. Reminds me specifically of my novel form of insanity.
Up those tenement stairs.
And with my apple-eating hand, I push open the door, and I lead you, my tender, big-eyed prey, into my, oh God, what can I call it? Into my hovel.
Yeah, then what happens?
Oh, after the dancing, and after the long drinks, and the long walk, the real fun begins.
Oh, yeah, the real fun. Which is?
Real fun in the dark house, high up above the street and the ignorant cowboys. I lead you in, holding your wet hand gently in my hand.
Which is not wet.
Which is dry as ashes.
Yeah, and cold.
Oh, don't think you'll get out of your responsibility that way. No. It is not cold at all, you fascist. Into my dark living room.
Yeah.
Where we'll sit and talk. Endlessly talk.
About what?
About what?
Yeah.
About your manhood. What do you think? What do you think we've been talking about all this time?
Well, I didn't think it was that. That's for sure. Almost every other thing in the world but that.
Yeah, I didn't even notice when all those people got on.
Yeah, I know.
This train is slow.
Yeah.
Well, go on. We were talking about my manhood.
We still are.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah. We were in your living room.
My dark living room.
Yeah.
Talking endlessly.
About my manhood.
I'll make you a map of it. As soon as I get to my house.
Well, that's great.
That's one of the things we'll do while we talk. And screw.
Well, we finally got there.
You'll call my rooms black as a grave. You'll say, this place is like Juliet's tomb.
Yeah, I might.
I know, you probably said it before.
What, is that all? The whole grand tour?
Not all. You'll say to me, very, very close to my face, many, many times, you'll say. You'll even whisper that you love me.
Maybe I will.
And you'll be lying.
I wouldn't lie about something like that.
It's the only kind of thing you will lie about. Especially if you think it'll keep me alive.
Keep you alive? I don't understand.
You don't understand? Don't look at me. That is the path I take, that's all. Where both feet take me when I set them down, one in front of the other.
Morbid. Are you sure you're not an actress, huh? All that self-aggrandizement.
Oh, well, I told you I'm not an actress. I also told you I lie all the time.
Yeah.
Draw your own conclusion.
Well, all scribed. There's no more?
I told you all I know. Or almost all.
There's no funny parts?
Well, I thought it was all funny.
Oh, yeah, but you mean peculiar, not ha-ha.
You don't know what I mean.
Well, tell me the all else part then. You said almost all. What else? I want the whole story.
All stories are whole stories. All of them. Our whole story, nothing but change. How could things go on like that forever, huh? Except I do go on as I do. Apples, long walks, breathless, intelligent lovers. But you mix it up all the time. Look out the window. Change, change, change to shit. I don't know you. I wouldn't even know you for that matter. Too serious.
Oh.
I bet you're even too serious to be psychoanalyzed. Like all those Jewish poets from Yonkers who leave their mothers looking for other mothers or others' mothers on whose baggy tits they lay their fumbling heads. Their poems are always funny and all about sex.
Yeah, well, they sound great, like movies.
What? You change. Things work on you till you hate them.
Wow, all these people, so suddenly. They must all come from the same place.
Right. That they do.
Oh, you know about them too?
Oh, yeah. More about them than I know about you.
Mm-hmm.
They frighten you?
Frighten me? Why should they frighten me?
'Cause you're an escaped nigger.
Yeah.
'Cause you crawl through the wire, made tracks to my side.
Wire, huh?
They have wire around plantations.
Well, you must be Jewish. All you can think about is wire. Plantations didn't have any wire. Plantations were big, open, whitewashed places, like heaven. Yeah. And everybody on them was grooved to be there, just strumming and humming all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's how the blues was born.
Oh, yeah. That's how the blues was born, yeah. Yeah. And that's how the blues was born, yeah. And that's how, where you son of a bitch! Get out of my way! Yeah! Yeah, and that's how the blues was born, yeah. And that's how the blues was born, yeah. 10 little niggas sitting on a limb, but that'll never look like him. Come on, Clay. Let's do the nasty. Rub bellies, rub bellies.
And what was in that orange?
Come on, Clay.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? Snow White, baby, and don't you forget it.
Oh, come on, Clay. Come on, Clay. Let's rub bellies on the train. The nasty, the nasty. Let's do the great high, the shake it, shake it, shake it. Come on, Clay. Let's do the choo-choo train shuffle, the navel scratcher.
Hey, you coming on like lady who smoked up a grass skirt.
Oh, come on, Clay. Let's do the thing. Mm. 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 Clay. Clay, you middle-class black bastard.
Oh, come on.
Forget your social working mother for a few seconds and let's knock stomachs. Clay, you live-in white man. You would be Christian. Why, you ain't no nigger. You're just a dirty white man. Come on, Clay. Get up. Come on, dance with me. Dance with me.
Now be cool.
Dance with me.
Lula. Oh, come on, Lula, sit down. Now be cool. Come on.
Be cool. Be cool. Be cool. That's all you know. Be cool. Shaking that wild cream oil on your naughty head. Jacket's buttoning up to your chin. So full of white man's words. Huh? Christ. God. Hallelujah. Why don't you get up and scream at these people? Like scream meaningless shit in these hopeless faces. Red trains cough Jewish underwear for keeps, huh? Expanding smells of silence, gravy snot, whistling like seabirds. Come on, Clay. Come on. Get up and scream at these people. Don't sit there dying the way they want you to die, baby. Get up!
Oh.
Get up! Get up!
God damn it, sit down!
Screw yourself, Uncle Tom. Tom's woolly head. Oh, there's Uncle Tom. I mean, Uncle Thomas woolly head. He's a white mackin' man, hobbles on his wooden cane. Oh, Tom. Oh, Tom. Like a white man humped his old mama, he'd be shuffled off in the woods and hide his gentle gray head. Oh, Thomas woolly 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 head. Oh, Thomas. Wait! You let me go! You black son of a bitch! You let me go!
You just shut the hell up. Keep your stupid mouth closed. You don't know anything, so just keep your stupid mouth closed.
You're afraid of white people. Stupid! Stop!
Come on. Shit. You don't have any sense, Lula. I could murder you right now. Such a tiny, ugly throat. I could squeeze it flat, watch you turn blue on the hummer for dull kicks. You know, all his weak-faced old face squatting around here staring over their papers at me, murder them too. That man there, I could rip that Times out of his hand, skinny and middle-class as I am. I could rip that paper out of his hand just as easily rip out his throat. Afraid of for what? Kill you soft idiot, you don't understand anything but luxury. I'm not telling you again, the bankhead, luxury in your face and in your fingers. You telling me what I ought to do? Well, don't. Don't you tell me anything. If I'm a fake middle-class white man and you let me be, I'll rip your lousy breasts off. Uncle Tom Thomas, whoever, it's none of your business. You don't know anything except what's there for you to see and act. Lies, device, not the pure heart, the pumping black heart. You don't ever see that. And I sit here in this buttoned-up suit to keep myself from cutting all your throats. I mean, wantonly, you great liberated whore. You boiled some black man, and right away you were an expert on black people. What a lot of shit that is. The only thing you know is you squeal if he bangs you hard enough, and that's all. Belly rub, shit. You want to do the belly rub? You don't even know how. All that old dippy-dip shit you do on your ass like an elephant. That ain't my kind of belly rub. Belly rub is not Queens. Belly rub is dark places with big hats and overcoats held up with one arm. And belly rub hates you. Oh, boy, that old face. Popping their fingers, don't know yet what they're doing. They say, I love Bessie Smith. Don't know yet that Bessie Smith is saying, kiss my ass. Kiss my black, unruly ass. Before love, suffering, desire, or anything you can explain, she's saying, and very plainly, kiss my black ass. If you don't understand that, it's you that's doing the kissing. Charlie Parker. Charlie Parker, all the hip white boys scream for Bird, and Bird saying, up your ass, feeble-minded old fay. Up your ass! They sit there talking about the tortured genius of Charlie Parker. Shit. Bird would have played not a note of music. He just walked up East 67th Street and killed the first 10 white people he saw. Not a note! And I'm the great would-be poet. Yeah, that's right. I'm the great would-be poet. Yeah, that's right, poet. Some kind of bastard literature. All it takes is a simple knife thrust. Just let me bleed you, you loud whore, and one poem vanished. Shit. The whole people are neurotic, struggling to keep from being sane. When the only thing that would cure the neurosis would be your murder. Simple as that. I mean, if I murdered you, then other white people would begin to understand me. You understand? Huh? No, I guess not. If Bessie Smith had killed us some white people, she wouldn't have needed all that music. She could have talked very straight and plain about the world. No grunts, no metaphors, no wiggles in the dark of her soul. Just straight 2 and 2 are 4. Money, power, luxury, like that. Shit. Crazy niggers turning their backs on sanity when all it takes is that simple act, murder. Just murder would make us all sane. Yeah. Who needs it?
I'd rather be a fool. Insane, safe with my words and no deaths. And clean, hard thoughts urging me on to new conquest. My people's madness. Boy, that's a laugh. My people. They don't need me to claim them. They got arms and legs of their own. Personal insanities, mirrors. They don't need all those words. They don't need any defense. Hey, but listen, though, one more thing. And you tell this to your father, who's probably the kind of man who needs to know at once so he can plan ahead. You tell him not to preach so much rationalism and cold logic to these niggers. Let them alone. Let them sing curses at you in code and see your filth, a simple lack of style. Don't make the mistake through some irresponsible surge of Christian charity you're talking too much about the advantages of Western rationalism or the great intellectual legacy of the white man. Or maybe they'll begin to listen. And maybe one day you'll find they actually do understand all that you're talking about, all these fantasy people, all them blues people. And on that day, as sure as shit, when you really believe you can accept them into your fold as half-white trustees late of the subject peoples with no more blues except the very old ones and not a watermelon in sight. The great missionary heart will have triumphed, and all these ex-coons will be stand-up Western men with eyes for good, clean, useful lives, sober, pious, and sane. And they will murder you. They'll murder you in that very rational explanations, very much like your own. They'll cut your throats and drag you out to the edge of your cities where the flesh can fall away from your bones in sanitary isolation.
I've heard you now.
I'll bet you have. Get my stuff and get off this train. Looks like we won't be acting out that little pageant you outlined before.
No, we won't. Right about that, at least.
I'm sorry, baby, but I don't think we could make it.
Sorry's right. Sorry is the rightest thing you've said. Get this man off me! Hurry!
Hey, brother.